Hello everybody. This is not my normal studio, is it? This is a generic hotel room and I've got a makeshift little twirl thing. But I've been traveling today and I had a few finds actually. I'll show some pictures on Instagram. And hold on, find this box. I found a few things in my travels. I found some L case models at Walmart. You can see I found another red version of the Z. I found the gasser, the 55 gasser. They were in trays at Walmart. I also found another JDM Legends Team Transport. I like to buy those when I find them because of my friends. To give it to them, my friends at JDM Legends here in Utah. Found a few of those. I also found the new Matchbox 5-pack, the Service 5-pack, which I'll probably open on the Lamley Extras channel. We've got that VW there that a lot of people are interested in. And I even found, let's see here. I even found a new 10-pack. Finally found, I'm trying to do this in the light. This is what happens when you do a hotel video, but I found the new color of the 10-pack Datsun 240Z. And then, you know, you always want to find something that, I wanted this Datsun for sure, and you know, find something interesting. So they had some of the new recolors. So the new McLaren and the Honda Civic Type R in white. And then I think the Robo Race car in white as well. So I'm actually going to open this pack. After I finish this video, I'm going to go on Lamley Extras and open this up. And if you guys want to have a little chat, I'll stay on for a little bit there on Lamley Extras and we can chat about what you guys are finding, whatever else. But yeah, I am here at my hotel room. I have to do some traveling for work. And I was going to do a Matchbox preview, but that will be tomorrow. You'll see that scheduled for later. That's all ready to go, and I'll preview that tomorrow. But I thought since I finally found Fast and Furious, you guys have wanted me to open this. I just had to find it, and I finally did today. In fact, a friend of mine, Utah Ace, he texted me this morning before I left my house and said, there's a store where there's a ton of these. You can see it in the cover photo of this video. He found a ton of them that in all the 5-pack sections of the store were pretty much Fast and Furious. So I went to that store on my way out of town, picked it up. I also knew, since I was going to find it, that there was going to be the Torino, which is a favorite casting of mine. So I actually picked up the previous versions of the Torino. All right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and open up this pack. And then, like I said, we'll shift over to Lamley Extras to open the 10-pack and do some chats if you want to. But this is the Fast and Furious 5-pack. You can see, I'm assuming that from the side perspective here, and I again apologize for the terrible lighting. In fact, I can probably make this somewhat better. If this light will move. That's all I got. Sorry, guys. The cars align with the movie that they're from here on the side, right? I think all of these were from each of these movies, if I remember correctly. So, Fast and Furious on this side. So I don't know if they're doing this. A cool artwork there. I didn't even notice that. I'm assuming they're doing this. They obviously have the Fast and Furious set that is out. Obviously, there's the premium Fast and Furious, which is going to be a major move for Mattel. I've gotten a sense of what else is coming, and you guys will love it. But they're just, you got that Fast and Furious license, and everything they release Fast and Furious proves to be very, very popular, so they're going to continue to do it. So let's go ahead and open up these models. You can see all the rest. If you want to find the pack, I guess you want that information right there. You can pause it later. But let's go ahead and open it up. I wonder if the people next to me in the hotel are wondering who's the guy just talking way loud to himself. Fastest Classic, it says he's not a big Fast and Furious fan, but he likes this pack. I hear you, man. I think the movies are absurd, kind of bonkers. You end up laughing because they're so goofy, but there's cool cars in it, right? Sometimes the decos. But this is the cool thing about this pack is that, yeah, I think the cars don't have to be Fast and Furious cars. They can just be cool cars. So let's just start from the top and move to the bottom. And guess what? Here's my makeshift. What do you guys think? Ooh, isn't that nice? You do what you can, right? So the first model, we'll put this in the background like this so you can see it. That'll stay up. First model is the 61 Impala. I remember when this was first released in the mainline, and this is actually a pretty darn good version. Just if you were just looking at just a stock Impala. Chrome grille. I wish I had my little turntable here so you can look at it, but pretty simple deco on this one, just on the side. You're always going to see with 5-pack models, watch this, with 5-pack models that the sides are going to be highly emphasized and the fronts, tops, and rears are not, just because it's all about the side silhouette for a 5-pack model. Wesley's asking about the turntable. It's because it's at home, and I am definitely not, as you guys can see. So I did a makeshift. It's called an ice bucket, and this is our makeshift turntable. So that is the Chevy Impala. Next one, and this is the model that, there's 2 models here that I picked up this pack for my collection, and this is by far the #1. It is the 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. I think if you have followed this channel for a while, or the Lamley Group blog, you will know that I am a massive fan of this casting. I love the 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport, and I've loved it ever since it was released by Hot Wheels in that kind of olive green color that you actually saw in that Gran Torino movie. Look at me twirling. I'm actually pretty proud of my makeshift turntable here, this ice bucket. But this is actually the 3rd release of this casting, but all of them are a little bit different. The first 2 were released in that basic, special Walmart series. This is the first version done with J5 wheels. You might see some subtle differences in these. All of them have the chrome interior, and that's so they can get, because the interior is also part of the front grille piece, and I think the back bumper. That's so they can have the brakes, so they can have the base green, and then have the brake in the bumper and in the front grille. So I'm actually okay with the chrome interior, but yeah. So the first release was this version with the J5 wheels. Then the second release is with the PR5 wheels, and in all actuality, it's the least metal flake of the 3, and I think the best looking when it comes to paint. So they've returned to the metal flake. It's slightly different with this release, and it has MC5 wheels on it. So 3 different versions of the Torino. Da-na-na-na. You guys like my ice bucket turntable? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Sometimes I never look at the windows, but it does look like the windows have gotten progressively darker as the car has been released, right? I do like the J5 wheels on there. So on that first release, I don't know which one's my favorite, but I do like the color on the second one. All right, MC5 Gran Torino Sport. Next one, Corvette Gran Sport Roadster. This was the one that, didn't they steal it from a train or something like that? We've also seen this one, I think, as a basic release. Might have had PR5 wheels on it. And I don't have that model, so I don't have it to compare. But PR5s, or no, it had, yeah, PR5 wheels on it. And we might have seen it in one of the Fast and Furious series as well. So maybe this is the 2nd or 3rd release. Oh, that's right, OTD. They drove this thing off a cliff, jumped out, and miraculously survived. I don't think they would have in real, but who cares? That's Fast and Furious for you. So this one, actually, I did say it's all about the side silhouette, but this one actually does have rear deco. In front, no, but it does have the emblem there on the front, the Corvette emblem. So really plain other than that. I don't see anything else. But it's nice to have the front and rear deco on that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we've seen this. And this was actually, this is the same casting that is a Super Treasure Hunt this year, right? Wasn't it the 2nd or 3rd Super Treasure Hunt of the year? In that gold color. So it's that same casting. All right, that's the Corvette. Here, put these in the background so you can see them. There we go. All right, next one. This is the other model that I bought this set for. And in all actuality, How many versions of this thing have we seen? This is the Ford Escort, 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. Also a chrome interior for the same reason, to give that break in the bumper in the front and the rear. Now this thing has side tampos and then the hood tampos. So, not bad. So yeah, this one is, we've seen it essentially released with gold 5-spoke wheels, right? That was the first release. Then we saw it recolored in white, right? So we've seen it in the main line a lot. It's been including 2 colors this year, but we've seen it in the Fast and Furious Premium Series. That's the version to have because it has the great wheels on it. That's such a perfect version. You figured they were going to do it, but this one, I guess, is just, they're just doing it again. Not entirely sure why, because there's a lot of versions of this casting. But, and I should have grabbed the Escorts and brought them with me, but I was in a rush this morning, so I didn't. But this is exactly the same. Maybe I'll post some pictures to Instagram of all of the Escorts together, and we can figure out, because there are some paint differences between them, and I have no idea if this one has one of those. But if you're going to keep one of these, you definitely keep the premium version. My hope is we get a premium version of this one soon. They actually have one that's been in the RLC. It has an opening hood, but I'm sure it's at a different plant. Okay, last thing, 70 Chevelle Ss. Okay, what's my opinion on this casting? Blah. I'm not a big fan of it. There's a lot of good Chevelle castings. This one probably fits the most with the Fast and Furious car from, what was it from? Fast and Furious, the original, right? So you know, this is definitely an older school muscle Hot Wheels casting. I like the ones that sit a little bit lower, but nothing wrong with a Chevelle with a rake, because that's definitely a real thing, right? So kind of a metal flake silver or gray or gunmetal color, PR5 wheels. It's nice. Just not a casting that I get too excited about. You might confuse it with the Super from last year, but that was a Nova, wasn't it? I think. Some of you really like this one, it looks like, based on the comments. But there you go. That is it. Impala, Torino, Corvette, Escort, and Chevelle. That's one thing that this ice bucket turntable can do. It can put all these cars on here that I can't do on the other ones. So hooray, look at that. This is modern technology. Da, 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 da. And actually what I didn't do is I could have used my gimbal to go a little bit more dramatic, but I didn't. So there you go. That is the Fast and Furious 5-pack. I thought I'd just open it here since I had nothing to do here at the hotel. Now I got to go eat dinner and go for a walk, but I thought you guys would like this. Well, this after I do the 10-pack. We'll do that on the Extras channel here in a couple minutes. So move right over there, Lamley Extras. And if you haven't subscribed to it, you should definitely go subscribe to Lamley Extras. We do a lot of fun things over there too. A lot more chatting, I'll put that. All right, guys, that's 13 minutes on 5-pack. That's too long. I'm gonna head out of here. We'll see you over on Lamley Extras, and then back with a big Matchbox Gold 50th Anniversary Superfast preview tomorrow. It's a good one. Bye.